In just a few years, electronic circuits have shrunk from a tangle of wires to the size of today's computer circuit board. And they're getting smaller by the day. Computer technology changes faster than just about any other industry on Earth. So keep up. An electronic circuit board is a computer component which can produce stunning and realistic scenes. 3D animation like this takes 4 months of work by artists and programmers with the aid of a graphic processor. A printed circuit board can be compared to a building composed of fiberglass floors, copper passageways, and stairs that link the floors between them. Cards are assembled with 2 technologies: surface wiring and wiring through the card. The components are placed in the holes and soldered in place. A stencil is used to apply soldering paste onto the card. This paste will solder the surface components. Here, they place the stencil onto the printing unit. It's through these holes that the soldering paste will run. The machine spreads the soldering paste, which contains, among other elements, a tin lead alloy. The printing blades go into action. The paste runs through the stencil holes and covers the metallic surfaces of the printed circuit board, which will establish the electrical current. This is the difference between an unprinted card and a printed one. Next comes the installation of the surface wiring elements. They are automatically positioned by this rapid placement machine. About 36,000 components are installed per hour, making 10 a second. This incredibly sophisticated machine is equipped with a viewing camera which verifies the alignment and dimensions of each part before installation. A less precise machine then fixes parts where the space between 2 placement points is less than 0.5 millimeters. The card continues on its way towards the oven, which accomplishes an essential operation. Once the parts are secured, the card goes into a convection oven, where the heat will solder the parts to the card. Different circuit connectors are inserted into their respective holes. This operation requires great dexterity and is completed by hand. The metallic placement points need to be soldered to the card. The soldering of the circuit components through the card is done with a bath of molten tin lead alloy at a temperature of 240 degrees centigrade. Now everything is installed and an initial electrical test can be carried out. The card is placed on a bed of electrified pegs. These pegs make contact with the card's connecting points, allowing them to check for short circuits or open circuits in the card. Finally, a computer-aided operating test analyzes the card's performance. This company fabricates 200 models of different circuit boards and produces about 4,000 cards each week. From gamers to geeks and everyone in between, welcome to the future.